Hi everyone, it's Heidi Smith here, independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in the United Kingdom, and you can find me at Flutter by Heidi, and today I'm talking Peony Garden. So this is some beautiful 12 by 12 paper that's come out as a suite with the lovely prized peony stamp set, which is so detailed. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I just love the paper. Very simple colour palette, so you've just got basic grey, grey granite and petal pink with whisper white, and as I said, you get 2 sheets each of these 12 by 12 designs. I've just got a sample here. So on the one side, on this one, I've got an outline peony, lovely grey granite on the other side. This one's more detailed. This is a really pretty detailed peony design with the stuff equivalent in grey granite on the reverse there. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at this basic grey, and I think if I coloured those flowers, I think we could have create some really stunning cards on that. And then like a chevron design, and again lovely detailed sort of basic grey. So you can see here the difference between the basic grey and the kind of grey granite, which is a slightly more almost a sepia tone to it, which I think is a lovely soft colour and works so well with the pink. So on the one side basic grey, and then a marble finish on the other. More peonies, slightly more open design on this one, which I rather like, and the chevrons. But you can see the chevrons here in comparison are just a darker, larger chevron. Okay, and then finally almost a kind of a negative image, like a sort of a photographic negative, and on the reverse is beautiful petal pink sort of textured. It isn't textured, but it looks textured effect. So those are the that's the paper that's in the suite, which is really pretty. And then, as I say, these are distinctive dies, and that comes with a die set that will cut out these floral images and the leaves, and it also makes some beautiful 3D peonies, which I've seen as well. It's a red rubber cling stamp set, as you can see here, and you can see I haven't even used all of those yet, but I'm going to use that in this project, along with some grey granite shimmery ribbon, which is beautiful. 3/8 of an inch, no, 1/4 inch this one, slightly narrower one, but it's a really firm ribbon. And this is what I've come up with, because we've also got a brand new fancy tag topper, which you can see here, which is great for cord at the top or for a wide flat ribbon. And I've just made a sweet little gift box that goes with that, and I've used some of the shimmery ribbon and some of the combo gold thread as well, which is slightly thicker. It's almost like a baker's, not quite baker's twine width, but thicker than linen thread. So quick and easy project, perfect for popping a little gift in. So let's crack on with what we need. So you're going to need a piece of designer series paper, and this is 7.5 inches by 6 inches. I'm just going to double check that it is. That was an 8-inch piece. Yes, that's fine. I have trimmed it already. And with the scoring, it's a really quick and easy project to do. So you are going to score on the long edge at, yes, and I'm looking in inches today. Centimetres are on my blog. So you're going to start 3/4 of an inch. If you've got a directional pattern, make sure you bear that in mind. 1.5 inches, 3.5 inches, 4.25, 5 inches, and 7 inches. And then whichever way is top or the bottom, at the bottom edge, so I'm going to do it on this side, just score at 1.5 inches. So again, being DSP, don't press too hard. You don't want to pop that scoring tool through your paper. And then you're going to go through, and actually, unusually, you're going to just fold and reinforce all the way along those vertical ones that you have created. And And then on the where you've got your bottom score line, you know what, I've scored so lightly, I haven't actually scored at all. Oh gosh, it's very, very faint. There we go. Yes. Okay, so you can't really see it, but what you've got is you've got some narrow score lines and some longer ones. So on this outer edge, you've got a little skinny tab, so we're going to cut that away. And then you want to cut straight up the sides of the larger tab. You can see that there, these ones here. So you've got a score line down the middle, just ignore that for the moment. And now what you want to do is actually concertina fold on those. Okay. And just get that nicely lined up, and then it is a little bit thick, but all you need to do is then just feed that in to your punch, give a really good punch down, and we're done. Okay, so we're going to add some tape or some glue to this outer edge, whichever your preference is. I'm just going to work with a bit of wet glue here because I happen to have it to hand. Just make sure that, there you go. And then once that is glued, that's going to be the back, because that's where our seam is. And I'm just going to fold those two side panels in. So they've got a crease, that's absolutely fine. This is the back where the seam is, and you're just going to fold and glue that. And there is our little box, our little gift bag. So as you can see, it really comes together really quickly and easily. But by punching it with that concertina, you know that your tabs are going to line up at the top, so that when you pop your ribbon through, it's all lined up. And you don't need very much, so I'm just popping, what's that stuff, about 4 inches, about a 4-inch piece. And while that glue is settling, I'm going to do my stamping. So I've just got a scrap of Whisper White here, and I'm using our 2-inch punch. So just punch that out. I've got some Petal Pink and some grey granite. So I'm just going to do exactly the same as I did before, because I'm going to put love and thanks to a dear friend. I'm going to use this beautiful peonage, and these are the distinctive stamps, so you really get a fabulously detailed image on there. And then there's a little texture stamp which I'm just going to use around the edge there. Put my ink pads away before I stick my elbow in them. Then on the back of that, just pop a couple of dimensionals. So you're going to pop into your bag, whatever it is that you're going to pop in. Perfect for a few little chocolates maybe, a piece of jewellery. And before I do it, I'm just going to add, not very central, because that's literally just the 2 inches in width. And all I'm going to do now is take a little loop of this and once you've popped that through, I find it easiest just to pop that down, and I do a surgeon's knot. So pop it through once, pop it through again, because that just helps it grab, and just pop that over the top, and don't allow it to spring open. Actually, I'll tell you what would be really useful there is just pop a little binder clip on if you're struggling. There we go. Ta-da, there. Okay, that's it. Now you can see the surgeon's knot is holding now, which is what you want it to do. And then all you need to do is just create a little bow for the top. Resize it as you want. And there you have a quick and easy fancy tag topper little gift box using our beautiful prized peony and Peony Garden Designer Series paper. Quick, easy and great fun to do. So thank you for watching. Pop along to my blog if you'd like to purchase any of the products, flutterbyheidi.co.uk, or my shop heidismith.stampinup.net. I hope to see you soon. Love it if you're one of my customers. Bye now.